How's it going, friends? Reckless Yuki here, and we're playing some Witcher 3 on the PC in 4K on almost ultra settings. I'm kind of limited to what I could do with the 3 GTX 980s I have installed in my system with only 4 gigabytes of VRAM, so this game definitely pushes it to the max and then some, especially when I'm trying to record with Shadowplay at 4K. If I wanted to use something to get a better, I think, performance, I would have to get a Titan X, a couple Titan X's, but then I'll lose the ability to record 4K with Shadowplay because Shadowplay only supports the GTX 970, 980. But anyways, so that's what I'm using to record is the Shadowplay with the GTX 980s. And as you see, the graphics looks pretty good. So we're going to go to the menu just to kind of show you guys exactly what settings I have it set to. So here we go to options and then video and then graphics. So as we kind of scroll down, we see that it is at 4K, 3840 by 2160 full screen, and then we have almost everything to ultra except for grass density and then foliage visibility range. Those are set to high. And then we also have the hair, the NVIDIA hair set to like off. The NVIDIA hair works right there. That's set to off because that's very taxing on my video card. So in order to maintain a decent frame rate for this video, I had to turn those things off. And then also with the post-processing, the only thing I had to do here was turn down the ambient occlusion. And so that's set to none. So that's how the video is basically set as far as the settings when I'm recording this for you guys. So hopefully that is very informative as far as the exact settings that I'm setting this to. So going back to the actual gameplay, we'll get off my horse and kill some of these dogs, and you see that griffin head there. I've been playing this game a little bit, just kind of testing it out, just trying to see how it works and everything, and so far it's pretty good. Like I enjoy this game. We're gonna get out one of our big ass swords, and we're just gonna go after these wild dogs. And just murder some dogs. And I'm not the very skilled at this game. I just like hack and slashing. Like really, that's all I want to do. Die. And that's like some decent little combat as we kind of scroll around here to the foliage, just kind of take a look at the scenery a bit. And I mean, the grass and stuff doesn't look too bad. Like having it set to 4K is definitely more pleasing than having it set to 1080p. I was streaming this the other night, kind of looking around, and having it set to 1080p with everything on ultra, like I was able to run everything on ultra just fine, but the grass just looked absolutely horrible, especially this brush over here. Where setting it on, you know, mostly ultra settings at 4K, this is definitely a lot crisper, and I definitely see better quality as this branch is coming out of this rock here. So I mean, the little glitches like that's fine, but just the grass and how everything is, and you see like the wind and stuff that's probably very taxing on this as far as how they basically allow the game to interact with the elements. And you see there's a lot of death in this game, a lot of people being hung. But let's go check out a different scenery. So this is basically just like woodlands and foliage and stuff, and there's some creepy dudes crawling around over there. Actually, let's take a ride over to the medieval village part, and then after we're done walking around the medieval village, we'll take a look at this kind of castle area just to kind of show you guys different parts of it. And I'm trying to climb on this damn horse. I'm pressing the button. There you go. And this is on the PC. I mean, obviously because I showed you guys the settings, but like I'm just playing it with the Xbox One controller because it's just easier for me for casual games like this. It's definitely not like a competitive first-person shooter or anything, so I don't really need to use my mouse and keyboard. But it's just still kind of going down, looking at how this place is. And the frame rate is still above 30 on my screen, but kind of curious to know how the video is going to handle it as far as the recording. Kind of just looking around at these people and the town folk. And this, watch this. This is something I like doing because I'm kind of an a-hole. So you see this lady here, she has her oh well, calm down, I'm not doing anything. And oh dang it, well, she walked away because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. But whenever I see someone shivering against this fire, I press A and I extinguish it. I like doing that. I don't know, I'm kind of a mean guy in this. But anyways, so that's the town area, and these people are just
Not so fast, Roach.
This area sucks. Everyone's crying. This is depressing. And the crows, this is just creepy. The crows are going off. All right, well, anyways, I had enough of this. Let's go to the castle area to show you guys that, because this video is basically just trying to show off some of the gameplay as I try to remember exactly where I came from. Oh, I went from this way. So go back from this way, and we're going to go to a fast travel point to hopefully be able to go to the castle to show you guys that, to show you guys just kind of like different areas as far as how this game is. And I missed it. It's right over here. Come on. All right. So here's that. So I'm going to get off my horse and go fast travel here to this castle, hopefully, if I can. All right. Let's see. Where was it? Just give me a second as I try to remember where this place was. White Orchard, I believe. Wait, no, Vizima. That's where I want to go. Yes, let's go to the Royal Palace in Vizima. And let's see if I can fast forward through this stupid cutscene. Alright, so now we're in this big-ass castle, just to kind of show you guys the difference, and kind of just the graphics that this has. So these are some guarded dudes. Yeah, some nice stained glass over here, with the fires and light and the stonework. So I definitely like the stonework in this game. This is definitely good. And the facial features, just the shimmer and gleam on his armor there, looks pretty good. So yeah, so this is the basic looks of the game as far as some other kind of, I guess, scenery. So this is kind of a good grasp as far as how the performance of this game looks in 4K, and that light just kind of went out. Some of the lighting's a little glitchy in this game, but that's all right. This is a huge world as that statue's just holding his head. That's pretty cool. And I guess this place is under renovations. Let's see if I can go this way. Yep, so I can go this way into this central courtyard. And there's a night sky. So that looks pretty good. Let's see. And I like how the lighting is bouncing off of this tree. That looks pretty good as well. So, I mean, the game overall looks pretty good, but some of it, like the foliage, is a little lackluster, especially in 1080p. Now, in 4K, it looks pretty freaking good, but in 1080p, it doesn't look that bad. Or it actually looks kind of bad. Oh, let's see if I can do it for you guys. Let's see if this is going to glitch the game out if I switch it to 1080p. So, we're in 4K. Let's go to options and gameplay. Oh, no, not gameplay, video, graphics. And let's go down to 1080p. All right, so 1920 by 1080. And let's just set it to ultra. Pretty sure this isn't going to mess anything up. All right. Crossing fingers. Yes, I want to keep these changes. Okay, and as you can see, this is 1080p on ultra. I mean, hell, this is even the best ultra. Let's go back to options, and let's go to... Let's see, gameplay, no, not gameplay, video. Let's go to post-processing, make sure everything's set to high. Did I set it to high? Yep, I set it to high. And let's just turn that to there. So, I mean, this game definitely loves having everything maxed out at 1080p. It just does it just fine. And look at this grass. This grass and foliage just kind of looks gross now. It looks disgusting. Yeah, this definitely isn't appealing, and that's like kind of the difference what you get from 1080p to 4K. 4K actually look pretty good, but at 1080p it just looks gross. And then the trees definitely, look at that, the tree looks horrible at the tree looks horrible at 1080p. So 4K is definitely where it's at if you want the best visual appearance, especially like, you know, you can't really, at least I can't set it to ultra all the way. Almost ultra, but I can't set it to ultra all the way. But I think I'd rather play at you know, 4K than 1080p, just because I feel that it is sharper and better to play it. But anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay and the look around and how this environment is and how well the game was developed and how it looks and all that. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling on. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys thought in the description below, and I'll talk to you guys again in the next one, all right? Bye-bye.